These are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start, but he's got, obviously, the name. He's got some ability, some skill. Interested to see.
Makes the grab and room to run. The tag. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Flanagan. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Irish!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Down, they'll try it again from the 2. Complete. And he will score! Touchdown, SMU! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Carr on play action. Buys a little time. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires a bullet out. It's picked off. Bringing it back. 10. All the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo. move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Long. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Mustangs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And you see so much of this in college football now. Spread guys out, find my matchups, let my big wide receivers on the outside go up, make plays, make me look good as a quarterback, makes me look real good as a coach as well.
Ready to try the point after.
Got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game. Out the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the...
Touchdown, Florida! Makes the grab in the corner!
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
Out of it, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Bernard. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Gators. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another. Handoff for Ball. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gators!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
For the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. He's got it. Slips through the line. And there he goes. Touchdown, Florida. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner on this situation.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep...
They'll try to run with ball. Touchdown, Gators! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Florida! The defense putting points on the board.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. A one-sided game like this one, and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. Now the chance for perhaps... rewarding one-yard drive in the history of football. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
First and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows, in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
After moving the chains through the air. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
It's just so nice to have a signal ball who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback. He comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Now, trying to pick up a first down. And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Hall after the big play, 3rd and goal coming. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet. Result, the offense actually loses a couple yards.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score. LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Going to take a shot. Makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to get it through the air. He wants it all. Touchdown, LSU! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Reagan. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
That is a risky time and play call. Running a running back screen backed up like that, it did not fool anybody on defense. They converge right away, get him down, and they steal 2 points.
mark in the air on second down. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. On a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
On the field. Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. Could be an alley. The 40. The 20. He's at the tip. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Lined up to punt. Instead, they take off with it, and they go in for the score.
And you only do this to catch somebody by surprise. I'd rather you keep the offense on the field if you're going to go for it, but what do I know? Apparently nothing. Special teams coordinator, coaches got together, decided to call the play. It worked to perfection.
Moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone. Down the field, throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Touchdown, Tigers! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big save.
Opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond. squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense...
Agents will punt this one away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.